want to make a bracelet. I'm going to call it an illusion bracelet because it's got your bead wire is kind of showing through. I'm going to use my 21 strand beading wire here. I think I'm going to make another around 8-inch bracelet. We'll just kind of flip that over real quick. So there's 8, 16, and I'm going to give myself just an inch or 2 more just to be on the safe side. Cut that off there. Okay, so what I do is I fold it in half like so, and I slip the round part of my toggle on, just like that. Make sure you're halfway there, so let's even these up. So to lock this puppy in, I'm gonna put one of my small beads and thread both wires through and bring it all the way down, kind of snug it up against there, just like that. And then I alternate. So I have these double spacer beads. Okay, so there's one spacer, and I'll keep alternating them until I get to my desired length. So both strands through the small bead, and then separated by a spacer. Bead, spacer, bead, spacer, bead, spacer. And these bracelets are really fun to make. You can do them with all kinds of colors. You can do gold tone, all kinds of bead colors. God, it's endless possibilities. And you can make many bracelets because you won't use up a lot of beads. That's what's cool about it. And they're really kind of interesting and neat. I like to go back and forth between wire wrapping and beading, or a lot of times I incorporate beading in with my wire wrapping, which is fun. But beading is a nice change of pace, and it's pretty quick, so it's really fun to do, I think. Pretty soon I'm gonna have to measure to see where I'm at. You can kind of squish them down as tight as you want, and you can add more beads, or you can space them out, have them be really loose. All up to you. And the amount of beads you end up using all depends on how tightly you smash them together and how long your bracelet is. I always want to end the bracelet with a small bead, so I'm gonna put a small bead on and then measure where my bracelet is ending up. Put that aside. So if my toggle starts at beginning, so I'm right at like 7 1/4. Be at 7 3/4 with the toggle on. So I'm gonna kind of smush these down. See if I can fit in just another set of beads. One more spacer, one more small bead. That should be plenty. I think I have 12 of each. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So I have a couple inches to spare at the end here, so I have plenty of room to crimp my beads and wrap around the toggle. Let me just see where we're at. Yeah, should be. Okay, so first you put on your crimp bead. Then put both wires through your toggle loop and feed them back down through your crimp bead evenly. I think I just heard thunder. That'd be cool because it's like 90 degrees out. Wait a minute. Okay, so I'm too far away from my last bead just to get these strands through, so I'm going to push it down, pull, holding onto your ends. That's why I always give myself a good 2 inches extra so I have room to work with. Snug that down next to your bead and snug your clasp down. Don't make it too tight because then you won't have that nice flexibility. Once you get that where you like it, start crimping. If you don't know how to crimp, these are crimping pliers. There's 2 stages. There's like a little kidney bean opening, and then there's an oval opening. I use the little kidney bean opening first. Fit your crimp down in there, give it a squeeze. And then I turn it like halfway, go to the other opening, you can see it, and then smush it down the rest of the way, kind of folds it in half. Mine kind of flattened out, but I've got 2 strands of bead wire through there, so it doesn't always end up folding in half like you want it to. Cut the ends off right here. Make sure you cut the ends off and not your main strand. That would not be good. And then you can go ahead and use a bead cover if you want. But sometimes I just end up kind of snipping the corners, the sharp corners off. So they're not so pokey. Alright, so I'm gonna space the beads out evenly. And there's my bracelet. Ended up being 8 inches. There you go. There's the bracelet. Okay, I'll see you guys next time.